Good evening, YouTube. For tonight's video, I'm going to go ahead and melt down 2 kilos of stripped copper wire. This is pretty much wire that I've accumulated by cutting cords off of appliances. Actually, that's exactly where all of it came from. Some of it pretty much came from inside microwaves, the ones with the little brass connectors. Sometimes I strip that if it's thick wire. Sometimes I strip the wire inside televisions if it's thick wire. So yeah, I mean, I spent a good couple hours actually, stripping the wire with the machine, and that's pretty much what I ended up with. And just to give you an idea, this green barrel this evening was full right to the top. So this is about 12 inches from the top now, so I did a pretty good job, I would say. And that's all the plastics that came off of it and all the insulation that was inside, so that's going to be recycled properly. So anyways, this right here is pretty much my entire stack of copper since I started hoarding it. It's probably about, I'd say about a year and a half, maybe 2 years worth of copper here, but I wasn't really dedicated to doing it, and now I really am, especially since I have a YouTube channel. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get the crucible loaded up with as much of this as I possibly can. I'm probably going to have to add to the crucible probably about 5 or 6 times. I might actually do a couple short videos of that, footage. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get the crucible loaded. We'll get the furnace set up, and we'll bring it back. Okay guys, I got the crucible loaded up as much as I feel comfortable loading it with. When it finally melts down, I'll start adding more and more of this copper wire. Cleaned up the pile a little bit for you. That's pretty much everything, minus this stuff right here, obviously. I did want to mention that I did pick up a new propane tank. I'm never going to run out of propane again during a melt. I was just fortunate enough that I had just enough in the tank last time that I was able to complete the melt. So I said to myself, you know what, I may as well get a spare tank. This way here, if I do run out, I have a backup tank that I can just hook up rather quickly. So, and I also, while I was at it, bought a brand new stone. Here's the old one that I broke in a million pieces when I was trying to get that mold, copper bar out of that steel mold. I ended up cracking the steel mold, and I ended up breaking that stone in a million pieces. So anyways, got the furnace all set up here, and we'll just get you set up on the tripod. A fair amount. So this bar will be under 2 kilos. Mighty hot. go. Make a cup of noodles with that water. Almost boiling. Okay guys, that bar is all cleaned up. The bottom part of it looks pretty nice. A little tiny imperfection there and a couple small things there, but that's manageable. But this is really ugly. This actually looks like some of my other bars. So I suspect two things. One, I forgot to add the borax. So all I did was skim off the top, and there might have been some impurities stuck at the bottom of the crucible. So, and two, I think I waited too long to pour it. I could tell when I was actually pouring it that it was getting solidified in certain sections, and then you could see me going over to all the corners trying to fill in the edges. So, and that's pretty much what happened. So anyways, not too satisfied with that one, but it is another close to 2 kilos to add to the stack. Let's see how close I was. So we're set to kilograms. So we pretty much lost almost 100 grams. So I did take out a bunch of slag, and there's still some slag stuck to the scooper right here. You can see the slag stuck in the end. Plus there's still stuff inside the crucible. I can actually see it when I put the crucible back. So yeah, there's another 1.9 kilos. So I mean, this part of the bar looks great. This one, real ugly. But that's the cool thing about this hobby. I could always remelt this down, add borax, get more of the impurities out, and then make it like a perfect bar, like this one right here. So that's my favorite bar. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy casting.